Morning, Wayne. Can you hear me?
I'm there.
Excellent.
Here. Paul, I was just trying. I'm on an iPad now, which I just got a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
I was trying to get on my laptop, but I got a message saying your browser doesn't support using the computer's audio device.
Oh.
To use Zoom, install the latest version of a standard browser such as Chrome. So anyway, I've got you here on the laptop, so no problem.
Okay. I'm just getting myself set up. It actually jumped me right into the program before I was ready. Nest. Hey, that's working better. Oh, Dan's online. Hi, Dan.
Hey, buddy. Can you hear me?
So we got Wayne and Dan on here. Wayne, actually, it shows me that your computer and you are signed in. Your iPad and your.
Yeah, you're right. I've got half a picture.
Hold on,
I've
done something here.
I'm going to shut the computer down, I think.
I can see you talking, Wayne, but I can't hear you now.
You can't?
I wonder if I messed something up here. Just give me a minute. I flipped to my headset so I could hear better, and now I can't hear.
I can hear
Audio.
you.
Test. Yeah, I've lost it. That's better.
Got it?
Yeah. For some reason, it switched headsets on me. Oh, look, my nose. There. Let's get to a face. Hi, Dan. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
I can hear Dan now.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, so it's you, me, and Wayne so far. So business has been challenging, Dan?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still waiting to get my approval. Nothing.
Have you reached out to your bank manager?
Well, I talked to him in the morning. He said it could take up to 5 days.
Yeah, but something should be showing up on your online accounts.
No, nothing.
Well, that's weird. Scotiabank, it was within 20 minutes. It showed me it was there, and I just had to wait for them to turn it on.
No, I haven't seen anything.
Paul?
Yes.
How do I I can hear Dan, but I can't see him.
Dan doesn't have a camera, so we're not going to see him. We're just
We're
hearing
not going to see him. All right.
Yeah, every
How are you, Dan?
Oh. Can you hear Wayne, Dan?
Yeah, I can.
How are you doing, Dan?
Okay, how about you?
I'm okay, too.
Good.
Sticking close to home.
Well, I think most people are.
Yeah, you're right.
So I sat in on a Zoom meeting for the district last night, and they started talking about Rotary beer. So I pitched it to Michael, and we're going to see if we can come up with something.
Rotary beer?
Yeah, a Rotary branded beer.
Oh, there you go.
So we could sell that as a fundraiser. I see Milena's about to come on. She'll be audio only. Good morning, Milena. Nope. Are you there, Milena? Go down to the chat, see if anybody's. Pull my chat over there. I hear somebody. Maybe that's Dan. Milena might actually call in with her phone.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and she's gone away. Oh, we still got 4 minutes. I don't think we'll see Ed or Alex.
Yeah, probably.
No?
No.
Oh, Ed seems to be pretty busy with his business.
Yeah. And Alex has got a doctor's appointment. He's waiting. They have to call him, so he wants to leave his line open.
Oh, okay.
Is Jim joining us?
Jim should be joining us. Yes, I walked him through how to do it yesterday. So I'll send Jim a quick message and just on my phone. Actually, he sent me a message and I didn't have my volume turned up. 3 minutes ago, he asked me if we're doing the meeting. I just told him yes. One of the interesting things they had last night at the Zoom meeting. Oh, who do we got? That'll be Milena.
Hello, I'm here.
Good morning, Milena. We're just waiting for Jim to join us.
Okay.
That presentation we had from Gigit a couple months ago, we're going to run our gala through.
Yeah.
Apparently, the downtown club didn't like them because of security issues, but they couldn't give me any specific security issues. But then I listened to their presentation and I realized they were actually have set up a Rotary-based one similar to what these guys have, but they spent $8,000 doing it, designing a website for themselves that they could run secure payments through. They could do auction. Well, they can't do auctions through, but they're going to redesign it for some auction work, and then they could run all their ticket sales and things through. But they spent $8,000 setting it up. And when I mentioned Gigit, they were really quick to try and shut me down. But in the chat menu, I posted the details, and I asked them. They wouldn't respond to my question asking them what the security issue was that they had with Gigit.
When's their event?
Well, they do this thing called an online, a virtual stocking. So instead of asking for donations for food banks and things like that, you could buy a virtual stocking through their website. They were just getting this launched, so they haven't actually run a lot of events on it yet. But they do all their sales for the meetings, like the meal tickets and everything, go through their website. They don't handle any cash. They have a donation button set up on their website. But they spent like $8,000 on a web design for a charity. Is like, especially like at one Rotary club, that's huge.
Yeah.
I spent like $2,300 on my website in 2016, and my maintenance is like $700 a year.
This is the downtown club that spent $8,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they also have two people, like one of them is the web designer, and then there's another one that's really trained on how to use the website. Like before, that's their job. So they kind of made work for themselves and charged the club for it.
Paul,
But in sorry.
Paul, is your business operating? Are you
It
allowed to operate?
It is, but we've closed the doors. Customers can only drop cars off, pick them up later. They can't stay. They can't go into the shop at all. We have our parts are being delivered to one of my event tents out front, and they put the bills inside of a box, and then the staff come out and get it. There's no person-to-person contact.
You haven't had to lay anyone off?
One went on EI just because his father has health issues. Okay. And was unable, like he didn't want to take the chance of him getting the virus.
Okay.
But we're down. I'm down probably 40 to 50% in sales.
Nobody's driving much.
Nope. And the fleets were gone for like 3 weeks. I've just started getting a couple, like it's trickling in now. They
Yeah.
just, like Stelco shut down, a couple of the other places shut down.
Yeah.
How about Milena? How's Milena doing?
Milena's about 70% down.
Ouch.
Yeah, because most of our customers are closed. There's a few construction companies we have, they're running their business. So I'll be supporting those customers, but that's about it.
Oh, and then there was this little break and alignment shop that gave you some business this month.
Paul, I keep getting a phone coming up on my screen with a number. Is that?
That's me.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
Yeah, that's Milena talking in on the phone line.
All right.
Because I don't have a camera on my monitor.
Okay.
And the speaker.
552 is your number, eh?
8686.
That's right. Yeah, that's what I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Wayne's come. No, who's that coming in? Gotta get the screen off.
You know, I've got you on both on my computer and on my laptop. Maybe I should turn one of them off.
Doesn't matter, but they're both
Doesn't matter.
working for you.
It is working, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to bring my iPad from home and use that, but I forgot it.
You're forgiven.
So who else came on? Anybody?
No, I don't see anybody. No.
All right. Wayne's now Jim's asking me, what do I do? I went through this with him for 2 hours yesterday.
Jim is trying to connect. Is that connecting?
Apparently Ed is busy with his business.
See, I don't see where he's asking me to come in. Oh, there's Jim. Jim, you have to connect with your internet audio. Here, I'll give him a shout. Can you hear me, Jim? Nod your head. Nod your head if you can hear me. Saying I can hear you is not going to tell me if you can hear me. I don't read your lips that well. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying. I do read lips fairly well. I'm just being a smart ass. Hi, did you choose internet audio? Possibly. Remember how we went back to Zoom? The second Zoom button? And you went into settings? Okay, so down at the bottom, does it say mute? Bottom left? Join audio. And it says you're connecting. And I'm going to get feedback through my phone.
Now I hear you.
Okay, bye-bye.
There he
All right.
is. I can see him.
Yeah, he's talking now.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jim.
Where's Milena? I can't. Oh yeah, you don't have a video, Milena. We just hear you.
Yeah, so Dan and Milena aren't going to be there. I don't know what happened to Michael Peters. I thought for sure he'd be online.
Okay, now if I want to have a Zoom meeting with other people, what do I do?
I can talk you through that after this meeting.
Okay.
You can create an event, and then it'll create an email and a link, and you can send that to people.
And you can do up to 40 minutes for free.
You can do
And-
up to what?
Up to 40 minutes meeting for free.
And Zoom has actually been really nice lately. Every time you book a 40-minute meeting, they give you like a 2 or 3 hour extension afterwards. So you can just keep going.
So they want to sign you up.
Yeah. Well, it's just because they know they're trying to get their name out, but they're also know that this is the isolation thing. So they're kind of giving people grace periods. I had a party on Saturday night. It was supposed to be a 40-minute party, and we ended up there for about 3.5 hours. And we were playing music and videos and everything else with each other.
Okay, now, so after this meeting, you'll walk me through a couple of the final
Sure, I'll
points.
stay online and I'll walk you through it.
Okay, so are we going to get Michael on and Dan?
I'm on.
Dan's online, and I'm emailing Michael right now.
How come I can't see Dan?
Because
I
Dan
don't have
doesn't.
the camera, Jim.
Oh, you don't
No.
have a video?
No, my laptop has a block on it, so I'm getting a camera on Friday. So the
Okay.
next meeting, you'll be able to see how good I look.
Oh, okay. Well, do you do your own haircuts now?
No.
Actually, my hairstylist said she'd walk me through it. So
I had my hair done last Friday
By whom? Your daughter?
by my hairdresser.
Oh, Milena, you'll be fine.
No, I texted him. I was the only one there, and it was all cleaned and disinfected. And
The Tim Boland on CHCH this morning was demonstrating how to cut your hair. So I think he shouldn't give up his day job.
All you need is a bowl and some scissors, you know.
Well, that's right.
those were the days.
Okay. So you tried to get Michael?
I did. He hasn't responded to me. So why don't we go ahead?
Okay.
What did you have on your agenda, Jim?
Okay, just mention that I have made contact with all of my 4 schools, and the Salt Fleet is the one that's furthest ahead on their decision making, which is no decision really, but they're talking about it, and they feel that they possibly won't have a convocation with a crowd of people, but they probably will be in a position to recommend recipients for bursaries. So we go ahead on that. I talked to the Bank of Nova Scotia yesterday and got some up-to-date statements. So at the moment, we have 100,610.70. And then if I take off the 5,200, which are sent to the schools, we'll have that roughly 95.4, which I talked about before. I didn't invest it in anything really, although we discussed that I would, because the rates are nothing, and I just want to keep it liquid just in case. You know, the best we could get for 60 days would be just under 0.50. So I think for a short period of time, it's not worth the hassle.
Well, Jim, we still haven't cut a check to the hospice.
No, that's coming from and I have to call her yet. I haven't done that. It doesn't come out of the Bank of Nova Scotia. It comes out of the Hamilton Community Fund.
So what's their schedule for $15,000, correct?
Let me see. Yes, that's what we said.
Yeah, okay. I would like to get that to them.
Oh, okay. Well,
may.
why don't I call her today, and I'll call you back and let you know what.
Yeah. No, as long as we get it to, you know, we sort of, because our event was May the 7th, so they would have got the check on May the 7th. So
okay.
As long as we can get it to them by then, that's
Sure.
okay.
Yeah. Well, what they send the check directly to them.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay, but just let me know so I can call
Oh, yes.
and let her know.
Yeah. Sure.
Or just to let her know what we're sending her.
Exactly. Okay. So I think that's all I have on. You were able to get the $1,000 up to the food bank.
I did it.
Okay.
The only other thing is that I did speak with Brenda uh, from Michelangelo's, and I said that, you know, we would look at rescheduling potentially in the fall. I didn't say that that was a for sure thing. I just said that once it's all over and we can meet and talk about it, because we'd have to talk about it with the Stony Creek Club, whether we cancel it till next year or we do it in the fall. So I said that that's because they're totally shut down.
Yes. Yeah. So have you talked to anybody at Stony Creek?
I haven't. No, nobody. No, nothing.
I guess they're shut
So
down
just
too.
the last time I had talked to somebody was just before that they confirmed that we're not doing it. I said, yeah, we can't sell tickets. And then Brenda called me and said that they're shut down.
Shut down anyway. Yeah. Okay.
Did we get the money to Ed for his tenant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
Actually, Ed sent an email out about that, a response from her. Did you guys see it?
Yes.
Oh,
That was a very nice response.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks as if we're not going to have a function in this calendar, in this Rotary year, you know, up until the 30th of June.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Well, it looks like it. And that's why we've got to keep that liquid, the other 90 some odd $1,000, I think, so that when we decide whenever, we're not reliant on having this function this year. Because we've got the funds that if whatever we do in our next year between July to June, we can use some of that money to help out. So because there's a potential that we might not be doing this year and we will have to rely on next year to get more money in. But on the other hand, we do have funds there.
Okay, let me throw something out. We sell tickets for this event, and we sell we buy tickets ourselves.
Right.
Okay. Now I don't know what position people are in, and I'm just throwing this out for discussion. That if us as Rotarians have, say, last year bought ourselves or our companies bought, say, 4 tickets or 6 tickets. And we went and we had a great night out. So that instead of not getting a great night out, but spending the same amount of money for which we get 100% tax donation, and put that into this year's money. So say, for example, if I bought 6 tickets last year, I gave it to my friends or invited people, then if I pay the value of 6 tickets this year and just make a donation to the club, we would raise a bit of money. And we could also maybe talk to people who we have invited to, and they have bought tickets from us last year, approach them for a donation for our this year's funding. So I don't know whether you want to consider that or think about it.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
We allocate from our big fund, 15,000 as we have, pretending we raised it and we use that money as our money, as the money.
Okay, say that again.
15,000. We take 15,000 from our foundation and use it as, because we didn't fundraise, so that we use that money to fill in the gap for the support this coming year.
we could talk about that, I'm sure. No, but I'm talking about the other thing I raised. You might think, you might
So,
say I'm crazy because things, I mean, maybe we won't be making as much money this year as we did last year, so it might be not a good idea at all, but it's just something to throw out at you.
Jim,
so go ahead,
go ahead,
Dan.
Paul. Well, like, Alex mentioned the same thing. He said that, you know, a lot of the members buy the tickets and contribute to the event. Being on the business side, Jim, I can tell you there's a lot of bad things happening.
Oh, sure. I certainly appreciate that.
Just saying, you know, it's either, like in my situation, it's either people are closed or the people that are open want some stuff, but they want even more credit than we normally would give them.
Right.
There's also people out there that can't pay. Like I have my receivables are sky high because
Sure.
Once again, they're either closed or in my situation, not like with Paul, they come in, you want your car back, you're going to pay before you leave with your car. In my situation is that I'm at the top of the list when they want something, but I'm at the bottom of the list when it comes to paying.
Sure.
My only concern is that we it's something to think about. I'm not saying we shouldn't just throw it out and say no.
We all don't, Dan, yeah, no, we all don't have to do it.
My concern is
For
approaching
example, Mike
businesses
was,
is saying, hey, listen, can you help us out for our event? Now, one thing that we should do is maybe wait at least till May. I want to talk to, I know what's Tina from her business, they're doing a fundraiser online the end of April. And I'm going to wonder how that goes. So if it goes reasonably well, then maybe we can approach and do something like that.
So is she doing, she's doing that for her club?
No, not for the club. It's a fundraiser for the children's aid, I think that they do.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, a lot of the found charities and that have created what they call a virtual gala event. And they get people to donate money and they get a tax receipt immediately for it. And they run, it's just all virtual. There's no actual event. We could set something up like that. If we want to talk to Stony Creek, that we run a virtual event and they have a donation button on there. We list who we're going to help. To make it effective, I think we need to put a little bit of a spin on the COVID thing that we're going to help in that area. If there's somewhere we can decide we can help with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yes, Wayne.
There was an article in, I think it was Monday's Spectator, about St. Patrick's Church, which is at the corner of King Street and Victoria Avenue. I think it was Saturday or maybe it was Sunday. They fed 438 people, and they do this every day. And so I think, and at these particular times when people are, the street people are needing help, we might consider taking some of the money that we have in the Bank of Nova Scotia and donating it to some of these organizations like St. Patrick's Church, Salvation Army, Mission Services, the Good Shepherd. You know, we could donate $1,000 to each of those out of our money in the Bank of Nova Scotia.
I think that's a good idea, Wayne. Well,
that's where I thought maybe a virtual gala event might come in handy, where we could get that out to everybody we know. And we're not going to actually be able to hold a gala event this year, but we still need to fill these funds and donations. So if anybody would like to help us out with that and have a web page and gig it, that they can make the donations directly, they get their tax receipts, and then it would help us. Like, we need to do something to put ourselves out there in the community and give people a chance to help us. So that's something I'm willing to take on if you guys want me to start setting that up and maybe bounce some ideas off. Like
Sure, yeah.
I don't know if we'd be able to get into doing an online auction, but there are some auction places out there that do that.
Yeah, I think that's more difficult because you have to have the well, the people who are going to go into your site and participate.
Yep. I last night there was a comment about because Dan and Elaine I don't think were on when I said it. Someone had asked about Rotary beer. Could we brand because there's such an increase in beer sales? Could we brand a Rotary beer? And that's an option. We could brand it as like the Rotary Club of Hamilton beer or the Rotary 55 beer or something along that, or COVID-19.
Yeah.
I threw it at Michael Peter.
Listen, I don't want to use COVID. That whole name is just killing me. I hate that even the sound.
Okay, Dan,
I just put it on beer.
Okay. Corona's having a hard enough time with it, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But I did throw the idea at Michael Peters while I was in the meeting, and he said he could make it happen.
Well,
Now, unfortunately, he didn't come on today so we could discuss it, but maybe that's something we could sell beer. And I jokingly said I'd put my dinosaur suit on and to deliver it. I've got like a big blow-up dinosaur suit. So we could go around to those that bought it, not tell them I'm going to do it, and then show up in a dinosaur suit, like a hazmat suit to deliver it, with a 6-foot hockey stick.
Is Michael in business?
I just have to step away for 1 minute. So if you don't hear my voice, I'm still here.
Yeah, you can just mute yourself there, Dan.
Okay.
Michael is closed.
Michael
He's close,
is doing online sales for about 4 or 5 hours a day.
Oh, I see.
Beer, right?
Food through
Is
Skip
he?
the Dish, through Skip the Dishes, and one of the other ones, DoorDash, I think it's called. That's what he told me a week ago. I didn't check with him recently.
Okay.
But his office is looking great at his house. He's been renovating like crazy. He's got hardwood going up, ceilings going up.
And
When
is he doing all this himself?
Yeah.
Yes.
So those are some options that we can discuss if you guys are interested. It like the 6-foot thing I get, but there's lots of people doing delivery. So if we arranged, it'd be like your Girl Guide cookie sales. You pre-order, it's for charity. Then he has an idea how much to make. And then I go and pick it up with a delivery list, and we go around and safely deliver the beer.
Okay, so what sort of cost of what sort of return would we get on that?
I look at maybe $5 or $6 a case, depending on what Michael's cost is to make it.
Yeah.
So if we make $6 a case and we sell 60 cases, right?
Okay.
That's $360 right off the top.
Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of work for that $360.
Yeah, but I have a feeling we might sell a little bit more than that. But it would be more of a novelty thing.
Yes.
And I think we would start it, and then maybe Michael could swing that into the other Rotaries after we had our success at it.
Right. So are you going to talk to him about that?
Yeah, I was hoping he was going to come on today so we could knuckle him down a little bit and get him ready to do it.
Yeah. Maybe he's tied up with hardwood
Maybe.
and he can't get on.
So I don't know about you guys, but I brought my snack today.
Oh, you did? I see you snacking. Okay,
Or-
so that's one thing. So can we get Stony Creek involved in something, or will we just do this on our own?
I think we'd start, like the beer thing, I think we'd have to start on our own.
Okay.
And then we send that out to the other Rotary clubs to see if any of them pick up on it locally. I don't want to start delivering like a 6-pack or a 12-pack to Niagara Falls, but like locally, we can get the local clubs. Or we could do, if they bought so much, we could make one trip to them and they could distribute it between their members.
Right. Yeah.
I think it'd just be an outreach thing. The virtual gala, one of the groups is doing Saturday night parties on Zoom where they ask for a donation. Like they have a little donation website,
Yeah.
and they had 2 DJs get together and they put a party on for 5 or 6 hours playing music, and people could tune into Zoom, play the music through their speakers.
What am I
And-
supposed to do? Am I supposed to dance around the living room on my own?
Well, or you could just, well, see, that might not be a good thing for our club because nobody ever dances at our club.
So that would be good for our fitness regime.
Yeah, well, I still think we should be doing, I'm trying to remember what's that Z exercise thing? Zumba.
Yoga?
We should be doing a Zumba Zoom party.
Yeah.
So everybody gets up and exercises.
Right.
I'm sure a lot of people will be turning the cameras off to that one. My robotics kids are using Zoom, and they're teaching AutoCAD and everything through it. So they have their Zoom up and they can share screens and files. So like you were talking about the Hamilton Spectator the other day, Milena won't be able to catch all that, but I can go down here to share screen. I could click on the Spectator, say share, and for some reason it didn't show up.
There it is.
What are you
there it
looking
is.
at?
Yeah. There. How did you pick that up?
I just searched it on my website, but for some reason all my internet mail and everything else showed up when I hit it. On my side, I'm not seeing it, but so I
Yeah.
can go through and I can show the
We
whole
are
article.
seeing it.
Okay.
We're seeing
Unfortunately, I'm not. So yeah, so that's an option. I'm got to figure out how to turn it back off. It's never done that to me before. That's hilarious. Pause. Oh, up here. Stop share. I see it now. They moved the little icon used to be at the bottom, but they put it at the top. So like we watched a movie the other day with the robotics club. I pulled up a movie, an old robotics movie,
Yeah.
and I said I'm going to show this movie on Zoom from this time at this time. So the kids, a bunch of the kids, about 20 of the kids popped in, and I pulled up a movie and I shared the movie with them, and they all got to watch it on their screen, and they could talk back and forth through it and chat like they usually do when they're watching a TV show or a movie. So we could cut that. This is options that we can use just with Zoom, but we could do that where we're asking for donations. I don't know if that would be a viable thing, but it's like try to think of stuff outside the box, and it's real difficult.
Yeah.
Did you say something, Elena?
No, it's just that everybody's in the same boat, I was going to say. That we all, all the charity groups, everyone is in the same boat and and there's going to be less money, so it's going to be a tough year.
There's going to be less money around for sure. And some of the charities that we normally support, we're not going to be able to do it. And I'm sort of hesitant on that $95,000 that we have left to go into that because for the future, that's going to provide income for us and for the club down the road. I know that there's going to be a big demand on charities and service clubs in the coming couple of years, I would say, because we're not going to switch off on a light and everything will be back to normal right away. Some industries will, but a lot of them will be struggling to get going again. So I'd say there's going to be a lot of reduced income and around, and therefore reduced availability of funds for charities.
Well, Jim, be a good idea if you could find out what's available from the Hamilton community foundation for us to,
Yes, that's right. So we can maybe direct funds from that. I mean, the
Yeah.
hospital is going to be another place that's going to run into income troubles. They're
really
not.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to suffer the same way as all the other charities.
They're going to have a virtual, I think it's one of their fundraisers is a walk or a run, which
Oh, okay.
they're gonna do it virtually somehow or other.
Virtual. Yeah, well, that's what's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of these virtual fundraisers going to be out there and directing at our normal contributors, but those contributors are going to be running into a cash crunch themselves. As Dan said, and Paul, you're probably seeing a reduction on income for your business.
Yep.
And Milena's, and I mean the people that have hopefully static incomes are retired people. Maybe we won't see a terrible lot of difference, but the people who are out in the workforce today are going to see that in the future, I think.
So Dan or Paul, you've brought this up. This is what I saw in one of their newsletters. Virtual hike for hospice.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, so this might be stuff, if we're not going to run an event, maybe we need to get this out on our social media, on our emails and things like that, this page, so that people know that like we're still supporting the hospice. We're not having our event, but maybe you'll look into this. Even here at a current wish list, donation wish list.
Yeah.
So they have like a list of things that they're looking for.
Right.
So that might be something else we can, maybe we don't run an event, maybe we point people towards the events.
Or we could just run the event and say we're donating 15,000 and we need your support.
True.
Because we are giving 15,000.
Well, that's right. Yeah, we've allocated. We haven't given it yet, but we said
we are allocated. Yes.
Yeah.
So that might give us because it's very specific. People will donate to. People will donate to for very specific things.
Yes.
All right. Has anybody got an update on City Kids? Maybe that's something that Ed has to get back to us on. Did we give them the check for the bus?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I know they're shut right down. They've actually lined.
I'm sure they are.
They've lined their buses up in their parking lot around the corner from us here so that nobody can get into them. So they've got them all secured off, backed into each other and blocking all the doorways and stuff. So only a couple of them could get access to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say because they're really face-to-face enterprise.
Okay, well, I've got some ideas to play with. You guys want to, if you come up with anything, maybe email the group.
Okay.
Okay.
And should we plan another meeting next week?
Yes, same time, same station.
I'm good on Wednesdays. Are you guys good on Wednesdays?
Yeah, I'm good on Wednesday.
Yeah, should be okay.
Yeah.
Should be okay.
Yeah, should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll plan in the morning on Wednesday.
Okay, so what I'll do, I'll get the information of what money's available out of the Hamilton Foundation, and get back, have that information for next Wednesday.
Okay.
Sounds good. So you guys are going to log off if you'd like. Jim and I are going to talk about how to schedule a meeting.
Thank you.
All
Bye,
right.
everyone.
If you guys want to learn too, you can
Bye.
stay on and watch.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so if I share my screen, I should be able to teach you this. So you see this screen now? I'm just going to pull it over there. You see the Zoom?
It says donation wish
Oh.
list.
I don't know why it's doing that. Let's stop that and we'll try
Oh.
sharing the screen again.
Now I see you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where my Zoom screen is. I need to close some stuff down maybe. Wonder why it won't let me see it. It's there. Maybe it doesn't let you share Zoom by itself.
So all I see is, oh, no, I see the mute and stop video on participants, and then I see Wayne up at the top.
I'm trying to leave the meeting.
Okay, no worries. There should be something there that lets you do that, Wayne. Bottom right hand, there you go. Don't forget to do your laptop too. Sorry, Jim.
Okay.
Wayne kept jumping up in front of me. So you're looking at the other Zoom. You don't see any, I can't share it for some reason.
Okay, I can see you.
Okay, so if you look down below, you'll see 2 Zoom accounts, 2 Zoom icons along the bottom.
Okay, so on the bottom is mute, stop video, participants 3.
Okay, below that, the main menu where the Windows icon and all that is.
I've nothing below that.
Oh, okay. So what we're looking for is that other Zoom screen where you set your audio in that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out, do you have that up?
No.
Wish I could share this, but it won't let me. Oh, here, hold on, I got it now. Now you see it?
No, it says.
So you see the Zoom settings?
Double click. Yeah, I see it. Somebody climbing up a rock face.
That's my wall, not my screen. Oh, okay. It's only showing you the background. It's not showing you Zoom.
Paul Crosman's screen.
Okay, give me 1 sec here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to snap a picture. Okay, he knows I'm in a meeting and he's trying to. Guess he forgot I was in a meeting. Hold on for 1 sec. I'm just going to snap a picture of this and I'll share it with you. Okay, so I'm going to stop that share and I'm going to try and share this one with you. This is just going to be my editor. I'm just looking at a picture of my screen. So you see this screen?
Yeah, it says 10:38 a.m. Hamilton East Wentworth, Wednesday, Zoom.
Yeah, so that's just a photo of what your Zoom screen, your other Zoom screen should look like.
Should look like.
So you have that on your computer right now. It's just hidden or locked away.
Okay.
So when you pull Zoom up, you'll get a splash screen like this. So you see right here where it says schedule?
Yes.
So if you go in there and you click schedule, you can't do it on mine because it's just a photo.
Sure.
From in there, you can set your date, your time. You can add the email addresses of people you want to invite.
So it's the email address you use.
Yes, or a cell phone number. But under there, there's also, maybe I'll go to it and then I'll snap another picture. Just hold on. Okay, so how do I snap a picture of that? Let's see. Okay, I see how I do it. I never thought that Zoom wouldn't let you share their screens.
Oh, okay.
It's harder to teach that way.
Yeah.
All right, so you see that now?
Yes.
So it says topic, Paul Crossman Zoom meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, so in there, that's what we're looking at right now. So you can go in and put your own topic in there, your own title, your start date, right? The time.
Okay, yeah.
I always put 30 to 40 minutes and they just seem to extend it.
Okay.
For now. And then you have a personal meeting ID, unless you want to generate an automatic one, but if you let it do it for you, it'll give you a link. Okay. And then you go through the password. You can change the password or leave it, and it'll send that password to them in the email.
Okay.
All right. So you want to
Yeah.
host it. So you can turn
Okay.
host on or off,
Right.
participants on or off. You can allow audio through the phone or computer. That's how Milena got in.
Okay.
And then you can set, if you're on Google Gmail and you use your Gmail calendar, right, or your Outlook calendar, you can click one of those and it'll create that little calendar event,
Okay.
right? So enable join before.
Well, my calendar is Apple,
Okay,
so
so
I go to other.
other, and then it will probably have the Apple calendar on there.
Right.
So the
Okay.
advanced options, which I clicked down to show you, you can enable a waiting room. So when people sign in before you get there, they
Oh,
can
they'll wait.
sit in a waiting room and you can choose to let them in or not,
Okay.
or you can allow them to join before you join.
Okay.
So like today, Wayne was waiting for me when I turned it on at 5:02.
Okay.
All right.
Automatic. So what's this automatically record meeting on the local computer? What does that mean?
So that will save a file on the computer of that meeting, a video file that you can
Yeah.
send to the group. So I've done that today, and I'm going to email that link to the group so they can all
I'll see what it was.
yeah, and so they can remember what they said, what was
They
done.
said.
I can send that to Ed. I can send that to Pete, Michael, and Alex,
okay.
and they can see what our meeting was about.
Our meeting
So
was
from
about-
there, once you know you have all those details right, you can subscribe to it.
Okay.
And I'm going to go back to what I was doing. I'll make this for next Wednesday at 10 a.m. I'm just going to create our Rotary one.
Okay. Yes.
And
So next Wednesday is what day?
it's the 22nd.
22nd. Okay.
I
So
just quickly changed the heading on it.
Yeah. Okay.
And it didn't give me any options. Meeting controls, why didn't it show me? Oh,
course.
I see. So now what it's done is it's jumped right into my Outlook program because I have I had it set up to go through my email. So I'm just going to snap a picture of that and I'll show you what it's done.
So the difference between this and Skype, you go to individuals, whereas this you go and you set it up in advance.
Yes, and then they can just come in and join you.
You set up the meeting. Okay.
Yeah, and you control the meeting. If I was to do this in Skype, it would cost me money.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I've just created that invite in my, it showed up in my Outlook. So then I would go in from there and I would post everybody's email address in it.
Okay. And
so
send.
I would hit send. And that's what I've just done. So in a few minutes, you'll get an email asking if you want to join next week's meeting.
Okay. So now, do I do anything to that email? Do I reply to it or?
You can reply to it just to confirm you're coming, but what you need is this little blue link right here.
Ah, okay.
All right.
That's the important one.
Yeah. So everybody needs to go to that link before the meeting starts. Click on it. Zoom will open up and let you join the meeting.
Excellent.
Okay. So it's.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Okay. Now I've learned something.
Just closing that down. You see me again? Okay.
I can see you. Yeah. Okay.
So one of the things that we were doing on Saturday, we were going to different websites and pulling up funny videos and that. And we could just share them and then volume and everything came right through.
Oh,
I'm just trying to find where the live menu is. Local updates, live broadcast. So if I share that screen now, so you're seeing my internet.
not yet. I'm just saying you.
Oh, sorry, try that.
Now, okay, now I'm saying, yeah, I'm saying CBC News Network.
Yeah, and in a second it's going to, now you can hear it. Can you hear it?
No,
You can't hear that screen?
no.
I wonder if I have to change my settings here at work.
I
I'm
see.
getting that through.
I see it.
Yeah, that's different. It's probably in my Zoom settings here because I played with it to make it happen.
Yeah.
But I did that share, and it showed up on everybody's screen, and we had videos, YouTube videos of the birthday boy and everything else that I'd uploaded. So that I just started playing it randomly. I put this video in, and he's talking away, and he's going, "Where the heck did you get that? How did you get that?" I had pictures of him playing, or videos of him playing hockey when he was like 6 and 7 years old.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so that's the type of thing where I said we could set that up
Yeah.
for presentations. So like if you guys, next Wednesday, you guys want a presentation from the robotics team, I can get one of the kids from robotics to come in and do a presentation
Do a presentation.
to everybody
Yeah.
that signs in.
Oh,
We could have our little toast to Rotary and sing "Oh Canada." And,
good.
all right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to set something like that up, we can do that.
Okay.
All right. You have a great day.
Same to you, Paul. Thank you very much.
We'll talk next week.
Yeah. Okay. Leave meeting. That's what you do.